So if you watched last episode, you will know that we finally released our own console. As you can see, it's up here. The sales, they're all okay. We got 1 billion in sales, but currently the profit's not great because we are increasing the durability, as you can see up here. So we're increasing the durability and the cost reduction, and then we'll probably revise it because at the minute we can't use our own engine to its full capacity on it because the technology level's too high. So once we've completed the durability and the cost reduction, we'll make another revision with the better technology so we can, fully use our own engine. But we're working on games at the minute to try and get this bonus game percentage up. Obviously, the better games on it, the more the console's going to sell. And the market share is quite low at the minute. So we're currently just making this game called Exploration, and we're going to make it for our own console and PC just to keep the money rolling in. We've still got a few games open. This is our MMO, which has made nearly 2 billion, and they're our current users, as you can see by our server. And then we've got add-ons, so every now and again we do another add-on, and it increases the interest again. That's what we're planning on doing. And then this game is the one we released for our console, which hasn't done too much in sales. Normally we make hundreds of millions in sales, as you can see by this add-on. So this is what we've done PC and console for this game. We've currently got researchers working away as well on our, new features for our games and engine. And then I also, from last episode, started to increase the size of our console development lab so we can start getting this percentage up quite high because it's a bit slow at the minute, but we're working through it. We've got everything's pretty perfect at the moment. I'm trying to get our staff trained as well. That's why I've got a classroom. So when I get a chance, I'm going to try and increase their skills so they can develop a bit quicker. So we'll release this game called Exploration, which costs us 33 million. And the estimated rating is that. But we now self-distribute. As you can see, we've got our little production lab over there. And we do, obviously, different versions of the game, as you can see. The prices can be set automatically. And we'll release it next week because the hype's already quite high on it. Just check the score we get. So that's 83, so that's a hit. So that should increase our sales on our console. But once the month has ended, see, we can start producing them and store them in our warehouse. We don't have to produce consoles, which is quite strange. We only have to produce the games, which I thought that would be the case when we'd have to produce consoles as well, but luckily for us, we don't. But we've still got 3 billion. 3 billion in our bank. There's not really much point in doing these commission works, but they literally take 2 seconds, so might as well. As you can see, we have ended up starting to hire some more programmers and increase this a lot. And what we've done is put some carpets down, because if you see down here this star, click on it. Green means that the staff are happy with the area that they work in. Blue means it's not that high quality. It's an easier way to get that up is basically just put carpets underneath all the tables so that all the staff in here are now happy. Also the temperature, because if you look over here, this is our heating system. On this side, people are cold, so all we have to do there is go on console development and then go down to the heating. And then, to be honest, we can literally just put one of these on the other side. So we'll shove one on, put one there. And then that's it then, people are happy. I think whilst we're idle as well, not creating a game, I'm going to start training our staff. So as you can see in here, we've got game testing going on, a game testing class. So all of our game testers are in there, hopefully increasing their skills. But these two are both empty at the minute. Develop engine, we'll update the engine with the maxed out things we can get. So I think that's better than this. 4950, yeah, 4000. Already got 3D sound, but it's superior AI level 3 and superior physics, which are level 9. If we just click tick on this, that's all fine. And I'll start developing that. We need to make sure that our console can support level 9. So if we go back on here, it's only level 8 at the minute. So if we max out on all of this, max out again. Again, see, it's going to cost a lot of money for us to do this, but if we want to be able to do the best games for it, this is what it's going to need. So we've got Game Boy 1 Pro, obviously same lead technician. Going to cost 125 mil just to do this, and we'll do something in white this time, and then we'll do the better controller as well. And let's see what kind of game. So we'll go units sold. We'll do 2028. Yeah, let's do this. Include that game with it. Obviously, predecessor model. There's no predecessor to it. Same with backwards compatibility. I'm not sure there's any point in doing that because we haven't got a console of a previous generation. This is the same generation, just updated. So we'll get to working on this. As soon as we've completed this, we're going to basically release another MMO and try and get this market share up. So because we've got 90 staff members now working on our consoles, that didn't take too long, but the console has been upgraded, as you can see. It cost us 127 mil, which only took 13 weeks. So we'll publish that console. Development kit price, I don't know why that bugged out. I couldn't actually see what was going on there. We'll go 20,000. Again, the funding pot last time, we did quite a bit, so we'll do 50 million this time. That means that we give funding to people that develop games. That's the production cost again. 12-month warranty is exactly the same, and we'll do, because it's the pro model, that's fine by me. 9.8 out of 10, perfect. And then what we'll do is straight away, I don't know if we can do durability. Oh, we can do durability again. Okay, cool. But what we'll do, cost optimization is in my opinion, is probably better because it'll be cheaper in the long run. It's going to cost 500 million to do that. But anyway, let's do that straight away. Get those guys working on that, and that's actually very quick now. Before we do the next MMO, our guys in the classroom are just learning. So these are nearly maxed out. So once these are maxed out, we'll start developing that MMO. We're going to make a new MMO game. It's going to be a strategy game, survival, with machines in it, called Rise of the Machines. As you can see, if we go along here now, we can use both our console and the PC. Both level 9 and our engine's level 9. So these are all maxed out as well. These are what I've gone with. And then obviously I've enabled all the features. So this should boost our console sales. So what I've decided to do alongside making a new MMO is convert the Your Future Expanded MMO to free to play. So as you can see, it's minus 15 mil because it costs us 17 million basically to convert it to a free to play. But I thought it's going to increase the interest a lot. And it's going to get our in-app purchases up whilst we are developing another game, because the only thing that's making us money really is the console. So we'll see what this does for us and see if this increases interest. So what I've decided to do is, I didn't realise this was a thing down here, right? But what I've done is I've decreased the console from 1,000 or 1,100 to $400, and the sales have shot up, as you can see. What I'm trying to do is decrease the price so the sales go up, but that mainly so we can get more market share. That's what I've thought. And I also didn't realise, if we go down here, we go on Game Pass. I didn't realise you could do a Game Pass. If we click Activate Game Pass, we could go Game Byte Pass. And then we do $5. I didn't realise this was a thing. I know, well, I've basically developed a server for it, but I wasn't quite sure how to do it. So if we go, where are we now? Game Byte Pass. You can manage games. You can put a load of games in. I don't know why that's red. Included, not available on any platform. Alright, so if it's taken off the market, you can't do that. I'm guessing we can't do any games that are off the market, which is a bit of a shame. So this one that was released recently, game taken off market. Okay, so we can't do any games that are taken off the market, and we currently don't have any normal games on the Game Pass, but we can keep an eye on that. That is something I do want to do. So manage platforms as well. I think what we should do now is, because these guys are just sat here doing nothing, getting paid a lot of money, I think we develop a handheld console. That's a terrible name, but Game Boy Portable will have to do. This is also going to cost an absolute fortune. Case, want the best case. Internet cafe, yeah, okay, cool. And then, oh, that's cool actually. So we've obviously got internet. We go backwards compatible with the main console, which is very interesting. And then obviously we're going to put all the features on. So why is this? So that's only for stationary consoles. Okay, that's fair. Okay, so let's get developing this. So we've finally reached our portable console. We've got a 10 out of 10. And we're going for about $50 profit. So that should sell very well. And straight away we're going to go on to doing... Actually, I was going to do durability first. Let's do the cost optimization first. That makes more sense. So that's going to cost 500 million. Actual console itself, 1.6 billion in profit now, and the market share is slowly going up. So I think pricing it at that price that we did is definitely the right call. So this has already done 124 million in sales, and it's not even been that long. So I think that was the right call to go a bit lower on the price and then just try and get the market share up. But we're going to make a game for it in a second as well. We're currently just getting our researchers to do some lessons so they can get maxed out. So I might do the same with these guys. Cancel this, but pretty happy with where we are at the minute. We're making an absolute shed load of money. I thought it'd be cool to just check out the engines around the world, and as you can see, I've clicked games with this engine, and ours is the top of the list. So we've got 49 engine features, which is the most, and the most games with this engine, which is pretty cool. Then I'm also going to go and check the consoles just to see best-selling consoles. So these are all the consoles that are best-selling at the minute. So we are currently, what, 47th and 34th, which isn't too bad considering we've just released them. Hopefully we can get higher on this list very soon. So what I've decided to do is all of our games that have ever won Game of the Year, I've re-released them with Game of the Year edition. So as you can see, this is made 11 mil, 608 mil, 13 mil on that one, 15 mil on that, 10, 11, 12. All of that to do is click down here, click Game of the Year edition, click on the game and just release. And we produce them and sell them on. As you can see, we're making quite a lot of money just from doing that alone. And then you can also do complete editions. So if I go to add-on bundle and choose this game, for example, you can literally include the add-ons as well. So you can release it as a bundle, which I'm also thinking of doing. But we'll wait for a few of these to come off the market first, because it is a bit of a mess on the screen. As you can see, I have to keep scrolling up and down to find out what's what. Just click continue on this. Continue again. As you can see, our Future Expanded, which is our free-to-play, has made us 170 mil. Rise of the Machines is 160 mil at the minute, and it's got quite a few subscribers. Our first console, well, the Pro version, has made 4 million, and it's got 3% market share. And then our portable console has just started making money as well, and that's currently sold 15 million consoles with a 5% game share. I was just checking the other charts as well. This is basically all-time charts, so most popular IPs, etc. We're still creeping up the console charts, 27th and 30th. If we go most played free-to-play games, we're number 1 on there. MMO subscriptions, we're number 2 on there. Highest revenue games are number 1 as well. A few games on here, 24. Weekly charts, which we don't really care about. All-time charts, we're second. Downloads, as you can see. So that's budget games, we don't have any of those. Add-ons, we're first, third, and fourth, which is crazy. Computer games, we're second. We don't do any of these. And then free-to-play, we're 6th. And then best games of all time, we're literally first and second, which is pretty crazy. A lot of these are still on the market, as you can see. Like, they're 46 million, 2 million, 44 million, which is nuts. That's a billion in. That's just 7 billion in. That's 16% market share on our portable console as well, which is crazy. Rise of Machines, 350 mil. And then Your Future Expanded is 240 mil, and we're currently working on an expansion for it. But as you can see, I've sent my game designers and myself off to learn some of the better skills. I'm going to try and max myself out with all the different skills. I don't know which one I am in here, to be honest. This person's max, so they can probably go back over there. Also released loads of games as budget games. As you can see, like Platinum, 10 mil, 2 mil, 3 mil. So to do that, all you've got to do is go down here. Budget game, click on it, and then just choose a name for it, and then re-release it. I'm thinking of also porting a lot of games. So if you go and develop game, you can port a game, which basically means bring it to a new console. So I'm thinking of doing that for a bunch of games and just put them on our new consoles. So what I'm thinking of doing is port in Your Future Expanded over to mobile. I'll just call it mobile to keep it simple. Problem is, they're only 7 technology ratings, so I will have to lower these a tiny bit so they average out to 7. But I'm guessing the sales should still do pretty well. So we'll put all that to 7 and just do what we normally do, where we enable all the features. And then we will get developing that straight away. We'll put some, I don't really see the point of that, but we might as well tick them. So yeah, we'll start developing this and we'll see if it's, you know, sort of a profitable thing. And if it is, then we'll start porting more games. So currently it's saying that this hardware is outdated on our first console or our Pro console. It's not, but it's made 11 billion. And I think because these guys are doing nothing, we might as well just develop another one for, I don't know, the sake of market share, I guess. We're currently doing our mobile games still, and some of the guys are trying, so that's what's taking them a long time. So I'll probably just cancel this task and develop a new console based on this one. So obviously we're going to have it connected to the internet, and we're going to have it backwards compatible with the One Pro and the Game Boy Portable, which makes sense to me. It seems like I may have messed up very slightly, but if you click on the rooms, I didn't realise that it says in the top corner what the best profession would be for this room. So for example, let's go gameplay. It says game tester, and we've got game testers. I googled it and it said that the programmers would be best for this room. As you can see, technician, and we have 0 technicians, which is a bit awkward because we've hired 90 of them. So currently I am searching for technicians. Well, I will be once I get another office worker. So I think I may have made a mistake there. So I need to literally hire 90 technicians to fill this room out. Also, I didn't realise, because we've released our expanded mobile version, our server room is nearly full to the brim. So what we'll do is we'll quickly buy some more servers for this. I totally didn't see it was nearly full, but that should be fine for now. So that's the Game Pass server, and this is the MMO server. So they're fine for now, but the free-to-play MMO server, sorry. So that's got 1 million users, so that's fine. To be honest, I did think it made sense to have hardware and technology rather than programming. But for some reason, that's what come up on Google. So obviously, I read the wrong article. So we've managed to produce enough games now to get on the Game Pass. And as you can see, there's 4.4 million users. So we're getting 40 million a month, which is pretty cool. This, for our first console, slowing down a lot now. And then our second console is picking up a lot. And this is 50% game share. Another thing I'm thinking of doing is dismissing all of our researchers because we're not getting any new research. So I'm thinking of just deleting this room because it's... Have a look. Literally got 30 employees here sitting here doing nothing. So I'm going to get rid of these guys, delete this room, and I'm not sure what I'm going to make that room just yet. This game's nearly developed. I'm just doing a lot of sequels at the minute because it's selling well. I've put the 18 hardware guys in here as well. They're fully trained now, so I'm probably going to get rid of a lot of this stuff. I totally didn't realise I was hiring the wrong people for that. I've done a bit of redesigning. I've done this whole room now was Motion Capture Studio. I've moved the servers over here and expanded the servers because we've got loads of people using the pass. Expanded the audio section as well. And I'm also training the audio guys now. I'm going to train all the staff to get maxed out. And I also just noticed that these guys require programmers and not hardware and sound or graphics design. So they're getting trained over here as well. So they'll all be max level pretty soon. We've finally got people in the right place. So everyone is now leveled up. So if we go into our game designers, they're all max skilled. Over here, we've got the right people in here as well. Graphics artists, max skilled. Over here in the motion studio, programmers, max skilled. And then for the audio as well, you can see. Currently, we are working on a new MMO. We re-released our old one for free on the mobile, and then Your Future for free. Rise of the Machine's probably going to do one more expansion. We can keep it alive, and then probably make it for free as well. Our consoles are selling well-ish. We've got 6,000 and 8,000. I think I'm going to do a pro version of this, because it says the hardware's out of date now, which I'm not really sure how, because there isn't any new research. I've got this just in case anything pops up, but I'm pretty sure we're past that date now anyway. So our Game Boy Portable is the best-selling console ever. So if we go to consoles, best-selling consoles, we are quite firmly the first and 18th for our normal console. So we'll develop the Pro now. But as you can see, I've actually got the real people that should be in here. So technicians and high hardware and engineering skill. And look how fast they develop it compared to last time, which was a lot slower. But we're currently just doing an add-on for Rise of the Machines, trying to keep that alive a little bit. Our servers are doing well as well, 6 million on the Game Pass, which is pretty good. So we can't make a pro version of our Game Boy 2, because if we go on here and do a revised model, everything's already maxed out. So if we just click tick, it says it's got no improvements. So we can't actually do that because there's no research coming in because we're too far into the game. I think what we'll do is probably turn Rise of the Machines, where is it? Probably turn this to free to play once the add-ons are removed from the market. And then we're going to make another free-to-play game, which I'm going to probably wait till it's our biggest game yet, like the highest score on these separate categories. Then probably end the game, because there's not really much more we can do. We've got 50 billion in the bank. We've got nearly 20 million fans. And, you know, there's no more research coming out. I also forgot to mention I made this little room called Flex, and it's just diamond plaques for each game. So that means it's 10 million units per game. That's music of the year or sound of the year. That's visuals of the year, and then this is game of the year. I just made that because I thought I saw them in the... If we go down to here and click lounge and then go down to our awards, these are all the awards. So 55, 12 games of the years. We've got loads of games of the year, so I thought we'll make this one last free game. Release this as free as well. So, you know, we basically accomplished everything we can do. The Rise of the Machines, I think it's time we make free to play. It's made us over 4 billion now. I think it's only fair that we still continue it as a free to play. See, it's going to cost us a little bit of money to convert it over. But I see this blowing up straight away and making us quite a lot of money back. I think it might be time to finish our game developing journey. As you can see, Still got the Game of the Year editions and stuff selling, but Rise of the Machines is instantly in profit, 1.2 million players. Just see if we win any awards again. Yeah, best graphics. I don't think we've ever won Publisher of the Year or Developer of the Year for some reason. Yeah, Rise of the Machine still doing well. Fielder's doing well. Coal on Man is still doing well. These games doing well. All of our consoles are still doing pretty well. Obviously, that's older now. These two are still selling 7,000, 5,000 a week. We go to our all-time charts. So we've got 55 million in the bank, 20 million fans. We've got all-time charts. Best game of all time. We've got the top 5 and the 7th, which is pretty crazy. Budget games, we've got a lot in the top, nearly all in the top 10. Game bundles, that's fine. Add-ons also. Consoles. Mobile games, 11th. Obviously, we didn't do arcade cabinets. Free-to-play as well, we're definitely up there. Highest revenue games, we're up there as well. 1st, 5th, 12th. MMO subscriptions, number 1 at the minute. And then I don't know if that you can actually see. Oh yeah, so we've got 1 and 2 now, current, and then highest as well. Do we have? Yeah, we've got the highest as well. And with this, we've got highest ever. We've got a few on there. Best-selling consoles as well. Number 1 by a mile, and then 18th and 33rd. And we could look at just popular IPs in total revenue. 2nd, which isn't too bad. We've got 2. Yeah, well, we sort by total sales in number 1. But not quite number 1 by popularity. But yeah, there's not really much more to do. As you can see, we've basically completed the game. There's no more research to go, and we're already on 2056. So I think this will probably be the last episode. And let me know what other games you want me to play. I had quite fun playing this. I like the sort of management aspect of it. Yeah, let me know what you thought of this game. What games you want me to play next. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.